Hello guys, how are you doing? Crypto Marco is back. I have been gone for a few days, but I was on vacation, so now I'm back. And you have to apologize. I have to apologize for wearing a tank top. It's freaking hot in Europe right now, and this is the only outfit I can wear while making a video without sweating my butt off. So, hope that's okay. In today's video, we're going to talk mainly about the Bitcoin ETFs, what is an ETF actually, and what kind of consequences those ETFs can have for the whole cryptocurrency world. So if you enjoy the content, make sure to leave it a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any questions with your Litecoin address, because among everybody who's commenting, I am giving away a small amount of Litecoin. Let's get started. So as you can see, on the 31st of June, we have $7,745 for a Bitcoin, and we're going to talk about ETFs. So before I get into it, I see so many YouTubers talking about ETFs and never actually explaining what an ETF is, and that's why we're going to go to the very good definition of an ETF in Wikipedia before we get started with the video. So an exchange traded fund, or short ETF, is an investment fund traded on stock exchanges, much like stocks. An ETF holds assets such as stocks, commodities, or bonds, and generally operates with an arbitrage mechanism designed to keep it trading close to its net asset value. Although deviations can occasionally occur, most ETFs track an index such as a stock index or bond index. ETFs may be attractive as investments because of their low cost, tax efficiency, and stock-like features. That's why ETFs are so important and so interesting for institutional investors. By 2013, ETF had become the most popular type of exchange traded product. And you can imagine how interested everybody is in Bitcoin ETFs, because there are huge hopes in Bitcoin ETFs. If you believe this graph from what's on crypto, you'll see that if the same price jump that happened in gold once ETFs were introduced is going to occur with Bitcoin, we are going to go to approximately 62,000 within a few months, which would of course be insane. So this is what has happened in 2003 when gold ETFs were introduced, a plus of 453%, which would be of course ridiculous. It would basically mean to the moon for everybody of us. Now, why am I really cautious about this? In August, the SEC is going to make a decision whether or not the CBOE's ETF is going to be approved. The Winklevoss ETF was already denied due to the risk of fraud and manipulation, and now everybody has their hopes up for the CBOE's ETF to be approved. It does come with a few upsides, of course. They have a history of success with the SEC because they did the first Bitcoin future, which of course was a doomsday for many people out there. Van Eck is an award-winning and widely recognized investment and money manager. The digital assets are insured for up to 125 million by various insurance companies, so this is great risk asset protection for everybody investing. Security and technical expertise in blockchain and cryptocurrency from SolidX, and targeting high net worth individual funds. Each share will equal 25 Bitcoins. This will keep retail investors at bay, which the SEC is concerned of. So why am I not really a big fan of the ETF, or actually why do I not think that the ETF will make us go to the moon? Don't get me wrong, I think if they do approve the ETF, it will be a great sign for cryptocurrencies, and I think that we will see a small pump. However, far too often did we see in the last few months, in the last few years, major news events happen that were supposed to send us to the moon but failed to deliver on that promise, such as the Bitcoin future, the Chinese New Year, end of tax season, and so on. So many people are hoping to see big pumps depending on the decision that the SEC will make, but in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of trading cryptocurrencies off of news. Buy the news, sell the rumor is something that has caused the financial doom of many people out there. So take this thing with great caution. Be aware that if you are investing in cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin right now because of the ETF decision, that in my opinion, it's a huge gamble. Now, am I pro ETF or am I anti ETF? Just because I say that I'm not a big fan of news trading doesn't have to mean that I'm not a fan of the ETF per se. I think that the ETF will drive the mainstream adoption of Bitcoin forward, and it will increase the availability for a lot of people to for Bitcoin, and it's in general a great thing for Bitcoin. However, just be aware of the fact that you have to take this whole thing with a big amount of caution. Now, what does Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin have to say? Again, he has something very smart to say. I always like that when things like this are being discussed, that Vitalik Buterin is taking a step back and instead of commenting on a very small thing, he rather takes up kind of a macro point, a macro perspective, and is talking about the big picture instead of the small things. So Vitalik Buterin says, I think there's too much emphasis on Bitcoin and Ethereum, whatever ETFs, and not enough emphasis on making it easier for people to buy 5 to 100 in cryptocurrency via cards at corner stores. The former is better for pumping price, but the latter is much better for actual adoption. Great thing that Mr. Buterin said here. How many unbanked have actually been banked by cryptocurrency? So he's not only focusing on the ETFs, but also on the other things. And I have to admit that this is a great point of view. So what do you think, guys? Do you think that an ETF approval will boost the price of Bitcoin to the moon, or will it not even have a smallest effect on us? Let me know in the comments down below. Everybody who's commenting has the chance to win a small amount of Litecoin. Because it's so damn hot, I'm not going to give away the Litecoins in this video. I'm going to do it in the next video, so sorry for the small wait. Now, for more trivial views, actually it's not that trivial in my opinion. As you can see, we're here on CoinDeal, and Wolverhampton Wanderers FC, a Premier League team, have made a deal with CoinDeal, and they are one of their official sponsors. And this is very, very exciting for me. As you can see, this is the CEO actually meeting with the people, with the Wolves over there, and signing the contract. And as you can see on the left shoulder, you see the CoinDeal logo on the jerseys of the players. So if you are somebody who's playing FIFA Ultimate Team, this might be a jersey you want to pick up. Who knows, maybe I'm gonna purchase FIFA 19 when it comes out. I'm not a big fan of it because it's very random who wins and who doesn't depend that much on skill. But this is not a video about FIFA. This is a video about cryptocurrencies, and it's just fantastic to see to be able to watch the Premier League and see cryptocurrencies in there. So that's something I really like. And as you can see, this is what the logo on the shoulder looks like. It's already on the player's jersey. Great thing to see that. Furthermore, what's going on, I usually don't like the people who talk about her, but Kim Kardashian publicly accepting Bitcoin is something that is a great thing, because it's exposing over 100 million people to Bitcoin, and you guys need to know that for Bitcoin for cryptocurrencies, it's very important for people to be aware of them, for people to know about them. When I was on vacation and people asked me what I do, and I answered, I'm a cryptocurrency enthusiast. I do everything that comes with cryptocurrencies. I do everything that has to do with cryptocurrencies. People looked at me and they were like, what are cryptocurrencies? When I said Bitcoin, everybody was like, yeah, I know that. So the more people know about Bitcoin, the more people invest into Bitcoin, the more people buy Bitcoin, the more the classical financial system will have to develop, will have to actually adapt, and will have to improve to be able to withstand everything that cryptocurrencies are offering. And in my opinion, man, even if Kylie Jenner posts something about cryptocurrencies on her Snapchat or on her Instagram, I'm usually not a fan of these girls, but when they're promoting cryptocurrencies, I really love them. And I also love everybody who's leaving a like at this video. So if you enjoyed the content, please make sure to leave it a thumbs up and comment down below or underneath this video, because among everybody who's commenting, I am giving away a small amount of Litecoin. Hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a video, and also subscribe to my channel. That makes me really happy. And guys, thank you so much for the attention, and see you next time. Bye bye.